I need your help. I'm really looking for feedback on a new information product, that I'm coming out with. And the details are really going to be down in the description section of YouTube too, if you want more. But it's only available for a week after this goes live on YouTube. So look at the date that it went live, and only a week. Then people respond within there with some good ideas or no ideas, or you think it's stupid. That's fine. But what my new product is, it's called Grants and Crowdfunding Money to Do Your Thing. So this is all the free money. It's available now in the world to do your thing. See, I've been studying free money for 30, 40 years now, sold 4 or 5 million books or whatever it is on this. And when I read now in the papers about what's going on in our world, man, listen to this. A Gallup poll shows 90% of us are dissatisfied at work. That means 90% of the people that have jobs are dissatisfied at work. That's half their awake life is spent doing something that they're unhappy with. And that's just ridiculous to me. I think there's no reason to have that. We live in an economy now that it's easier than ever to do the stuff that's really want to do in life, not stuff that you're miserable at, or just doing for a paycheck. There's other ways to handle that. And now in the history of mankind almost, it's easier now to do that than ever before. But you have to use the tools that are available to do this. Now consider this. This year, the government's going to give out more grant money than ever before. That's right. Everybody thinks the government is broke. No, it's an average of like $23,000, per family. And it's going to increase again next year. But that's just only one part. The other thing that's going on in our world now is crowdfunding money. Free money you can get on the internet to do things. Now that went from $0 like 5 years ago to almost $34 billion. This year that's going to give out. And that's even easier than getting government grants. And that's just part of it. Not only the money, information and expertise. Now, what is happening, the internet has eliminated high-price experts. Man, you don't have to pay for expertise and consulting and all that, because it's almost free on the internet if you learn how to use that out there to do it. I do it all the time. So now the power is in with all of us. And also another interesting thing that's going on is gatekeepers. Man, the fat cats, the big organizations, they're a shrinking business. They're going away. Like banks. You don't need banks anymore because of all the things that's going on in the internet. Like publishers. You don't need publishers that you have to beg to have them print your book. You could do it yourself. Even hotels. With the shared economy. All this stuff is going on. That now the little guy, the little person, could find it and use it and don't have to rely on everything else, all the fat cats and the rich people of this country. But the problem with all this is finding it. Okay, now everybody knows the internet, is great, it has all this stuff. But the problems with the internet is all it does is sell you stuff. It handles quantity, not quality, So you never find all the free stuff I'm talking about. Because if you go to Google, listen to this, you go to Google right now, you want to start a business, you put in business grants. Well, you're going to get like 160 million websites. 160 million. What are you going to do with 160 million? So all the information is on the internet. Bull. It is, but you're never going to find it because Google takes money from people to make sure everybody who wants to get money from you to do what you want is on the first page or the second page or the 30th page. The good stuff that I'm telling you about, that's on page 34 and you'll never find it. Also, we don't even know what to ask for. See, if you Google for grants and something because you're looking for free money, you're missing 80% of the free money that's given out, even by the government, because the government only, grants is only 20% of the free money they give out. It's all called something else. So you're searching for grants, not only to get people trying to sell you something, and you'll never find a government office that actually giving out the grants. Man, you're missing 80% of the money. So that's right. See, that's why I wear these suits. It's the questions to ask. So what I'm setting up now is a new service that cuts through it all. So grants and crowdfunding money to get to do your own thing. That's why I think work will be satisfying for us all if we're doing the things that we want to do instead of going to work every day and somebody telling us what to do. No wonder we're miserable. We come home and kick the dog. We don't want to live like that. And you could get that money and help or whatever. I want to show you how to get it full-time, part-time, or whatever. Man, if you even have hope, that's the important thing. Now, here's what I'm putting in there. Now, don't forget, I've been researching about 40 years now. I've written over 100 books and all this kind of stuff. So now I have a database. Now it's big, it's 20,000, but it's not 160 million. So we'll give you access to our database of 20,000 free money programs. That's all there is. You're not going to find anybody selling you anything or calling you for anything. These are real government offices handing out the money. That's all you'll find in there. And that will be accessible to you. Also what I do, now I've been doing interviews of people over the last 2 years. I have over 1,000 interviews of people who actually got money to do things on the internet. Free money. This is crowdfunding money, crowd sharing money, things like that, that people don't know. The shared economy, all this stuff that's happening, people don't even know about. Now, 1,000 interviews. So now, you could learn from these people. We categorize them too. Like here, you want to quit your job. Okay, I'll show you all these people who will explain to you how to get free money to quit your jobs. Don't forget, we got 1,000 interviews like this. Or moms that just want to stay home. Okay, you're a mom, want to stay home. Man, I got interviews of women that will show you exactly what they did to do that. And it's free. See, all these things don't cost money. Raising the money doesn't cost money. Applying for grants doesn't cost money. So you need nothing to do this. Or new careers for seniors. Man, we're all getting old. Man, I'm an old fart already. What are you going to do after you retire? You don't have retirement money. New programs for seniors to get money on the internet free, to do things. Or money for inventors. Don't call them some invention company. Don't. They're just going to get money from you. I'll show you how to get all that for free, and also money for your invention. Or for artists, writers, and musicians. There's one website now just for artists. They're giving out $1 million a month. Right, that's bigger than the federal government, and nobody knows about it. Nobody's telling you about it, and I'd be damned if you ever find it yourself on Google. Or how about money to pay your daily expenses? That's right. And that's right. There's dozens and dozens of interviews just on that people do it. They explain how you do it. Don't just trust me. That's right. These 1,000 videos I have, you'll never see that anywhere. Sure, anybody could find an example or two and a testimony. No, we got 700 or more people that use this, that want to tell you how to do it. And that's what we have in this new service. So how about paying for your education or training? You want to get a skill? I'll show you how to get all that paid for. Any kind of education and training, there's options, but you don't know the options because when you go Google for college scholarships, there's people trying to get you to get a student loan so they get the money and you get the loan and you're in debt for the rest of your life. Now that's stupid. How about starting a business? Man, government wants you to start a business so badly because if you don't, we're not going to have jobs. The big companies are shrinking and we need small entrepreneurs like you to do that. Even kid entrepreneurs, there's money on the government. Man, I got interview after interview after interview, kids as young as 12 years old, 7 years old, who are using the internet to get thousands and thousands of dollars for their idea. Or even start your own nonprofit. Man, help your community. Do something worthwhile. That's available. See, and all these programs I tell you about, they're all free. It costs no money to do that. And like in crowdfunding, man, they don't even have credit checks. They're not even going to check your credit to get this money. That was a terrific, and a few page applications in the government even. That's all there. Oh, it's too much paperwork. Some are, but most that you want, 90% of them are not. I also have another database. You're going to have access to 40 million businesses that already got government money. So you could go into this database and put in your kind of business, what kind of business, and see who else got money like you and where they got it from. So you could get some too. Or if you want to sell something to a business, you say, hey, who in my neighborhood? Or if you want to know if your neighbor's getting money, his little business, you can find out. I got all the money, information about everybody who has a business who got government money. 4 million people. Or here, also what we do, if you remember, is give give you a coupon to take all our courses that are on Udemy. We have, that's a place where they give courses on anything, and I have courses there, that you could take for free. Things like how to get an SBA loan when the government says no. Okay, I got a course on that. You take it for free. It's all right there. Or how to apply to the best 25 grants that give out for any income that you want. It's a whole course you can take at your leisure, anytime on the internet. Or how to choose the right business for you so you have fun for the rest of your life. Man, that's the key. Man, I haven't worked in 40 some years or whatever, and I feel so grateful, and I'm so spoiled, it seems, because of that. I just can't wait to get up every day to do what I'm doing. It's not work. I haven't worked in I don't know how long, and we just get tied up in stuff that we got to get out of our head, and that's what I talk about here. Also, I'm starting to do video ebooks now, and you have access to all the video ebooks I sell all over the web that you can get them for free. We're going to give them all the members for free. And you just download them. These are video ebooks. You watch. Who wants to read anymore? Man, you can watch a video, and I'll show you how to do it. Like how to get $700 fast cash from the government. No loans, no payback, and no scams. Or how to pay for higher education and training with 40 new programs that no one's telling you about. That's the problem, is the stuff out there you don't know, experts don't know, nobody knows. That's the experts don't know anything. Or actually, why women are 100% more successful at getting money on the internet than men. That's right. Getting free money for their business or their idea or whatever. They're twice as successful as men. Man, you got to learn from this. Also, what I do, I send out a video a day. There's a video a day you get from me as a member that tells you, either a new opportunity or an inspirational, philosophical light bulb that I want to share with people. Like things I recently sent out, like how to get $55,000 to start a business with no product, no money, no experience, and bad credit. See, that's what's available today. Or how about 6 websites to offer free money with no income requirements? Doesn't matter what income you are. You're 0, fine. $1 million, fine. That's what's going on. Everybody thinks, I have to be. How to get free internet access at home and laptops for $150. Or there's 99,000 taxpayers that if they call now, 99,000, they could get $1,527. That's right, sitting there. You just have to know where to call. Or here's some philosophical kinds of things I give out too. Getting an easy job is dumb. How to stop getting screwed in life. That's we could all relate to. Here's why having goals is dumb. You'll never find a perfect job unless you make one yourself. And that's what really life is becoming. Nobody has a patient. Okay, here's what else you get. Here's the best part. You get to ask me and my research 100 questions a day. That's right. So any question you have, because again, we can't solve everything, can't put it all in databases. You have unlimited access to all of us all the time to answer your questions, right? And that's right, email, chat, stuff like that. And also I do video chats too that you'll be invited to, like Google Chats, and so I usually have, I explain the latest things I'm working on to be aware of, the new opportunities that are out there. And then also you can ask me questions, any questions you want, just like if you're here, doing that. And then we're giving out some bonus reports, and it's sort of like, all the websites that Google doesn't show you where you could get $10,000 for down payment money or money to fix up your house. So you'll never, you Google that, you'll never come close. Or 25 websites where you could get extra cash with no payments, no income, no cash yourself, and no scams. See, people don't know about these things. Or how to make $100,000 at home on your kitchen table with government contracts. All these things cost you 0 money. And this service is going to be very reasonable. It's going to be reasonable because I started this, learning about all this, helping Fortune 500 companies. I got an MBA in computer science and had a software company that failed. Then I started helping rich people get free money and help. And I was surprised all the stuff that's there. I didn't know anything about this. I came from a little town called Wilkesboro, Pennsylvania, and I didn't know any of this stuff. And they taught me how it is. And I said, more of these people are making billions of dollars. I'm finding them millions and they're making billions. Why doesn't everybody do this? And that's what I devoted my life to. Not to help the rich people. They'll get it without me. I want to help the average person know about these programs. We live in a democracy where we all have access to this stuff, no matter who you are. And now when the internet is exploding like never before. And so there's no reason to have a dissatisfied job anymore, or no job at all. I'll show you how to get the money and help and anything you need to do almost anything you want to do in life, right? Isn't it time you start doing your own thing too?